All right, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Natty. We are specialized in helping athletes fulfill their dream, get that college scholarship. We are up to like $2 million in college scholarship. And we do so by helping athletes like you stay healthy and prevent season-ending injury like an ACL tear. So today we're gonna talk about the importance of flexibility of how that can play a crucial role in ACL tear prevention. So I mentioned ACL before of how it's helped you stabilize your knee. Now to have that knee stability, you need to have a lot of flexibility when it comes to your calf, your quads, your hip flexor, and your glutes and your hamstring, right? So if you get all those muscles to be more flexible, guess what? You're gonna be able to land and cut correctly. You're not gonna put so much stress into your ACL. So let's go over these stretches that I will personally give you if you were in my facility. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the number one thing we're gonna address is your hip flexor. People don't talk not about this because if you're an athlete, you're sitting in class all day. Your hip flexors get so tight and your hip flexors attached to your quads. So these guys are tight. Guess what? You're not gonna be able to bend your knee as much as you would want. So we wanna start addressing this immediately. So my favorite one I like to do is just a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So you can get a pad here, you can get a wall or a couch or whatever it is. All you're gonna do is you're gonna lean forward, put one foot up there, right? And then all we're gonna do, we wanna keep a neutral spine. So I don't want you to arch your back to get a stretch. I want you to keep your spine tucked and then slowly come on up. And you're gonna hold this right here. And I like to do this as a 10-second hold stretch. And you're gonna do this 5 to 10 times, right? So we're gonna go 10 seconds here. Notice I really focus on just lengthening my hip flexor by not arching my back, right? If this is really tight for you, you might wanna just lean forward here a little bit. If you can tolerate it and get a good stretch, you can lean back here a little bit more where you get a better stretch here. Hold this more. We got 5 more seconds. And then from there, you're gonna relax. And then you're gonna come back for another 10 seconds. Again, we wanna do 10 seconds, 5 to 10 times. Add this as part of your warm-up routine or your cool-down routine, okay? Hold that right there. You got 5 more seconds. Now hold, try to get more of a stretch there. Again, with stretching, you want it to feel good, not bad. And then from there, I'm just gonna demonstrate on the other side so you guys can see. Toes gonna be up. Come here, really focus on your core, not arching your back. You get a nice stretch right here, you're gonna hold. And 3 more seconds here. And we're gonna relax. And then right back up for another 10 seconds here. Get a really nice stretch in your hip flexor here. And again, if you have anterior knee pain, and you have like patella tendonitis, this is a really good stretch for you because that's like a warning sign to something bad that could potentially happen. And perfect. So now from there, that's our first stretch. Make sure you do this a couple times a day if you can, prior to your practice and after your practice, okay? So let's get on to the next one. We're gonna mention and we're gonna go over your hamstring stretch. All right, so the second part we're gonna attack and stretch is your hamstring. Again, I mentioned before, your hamstring is extremely important for your ACL because it's help you stabilize the ACL when you are decelerating. If your hamstring's tight, you're gonna cramp a lot and you're not gonna be able to decelerate really well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go simple hamstring stretch. So you're gonna go ahead, stand next to the wall, kick one leg up, put the weight on your midfoot, and all we're gonna do, we're gonna hinge back and just reach down. So you feel that tension in your hamstring right there. Have a slight bend, hold. Again, 5-10 seconds here. Keep reaching down, and then from there, we're gonna come back up. And we're gonna slowly come down, nice and slow, so you feel it a little bit more. We're gonna hold here, 5 to 10 seconds. Notice I'm shaking a little bit because that's a nice stretch I'm getting right there. And then I'm gonna come back up. We'll go one more and I'll switch to the other side. Reaching down, notice I'm hinging towards the wall, so I get a nice stretch in my hamstring and my hips at the same time. And then back up, and then we'll do the other side. You use this leg here for balance, so you'll reach down. Feel a nice stretch. Hold that there, 5 to 10 seconds. And then up. And the reason why I like this rather than just doing a regular hamstring stretch is that you get to feel the ground, you get to load the right muscle, especially right before your practice or the game. We'll go one more. And up. Awesome. So that's cover our hamstring portion. Again, do this prior to your practice, after your practice, so you feel nice and loose and you can perform your best. So let's get to the next one, which is going to be both your hips. All right, so another third muscle you want to address is your hips, because your hip is your powerhouse. When you decelerate, accelerate, everything starts at the hip. If you can move your hips really well and keep it loose, you're going to be able to protect your ACL. So what I like is I like this 90-90 position, so 90 degree in the front, 90 degree in the back. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reach forward. So it's kind of like a child pose or a pigeon pose. And you're gonna reach till you feel a little stretch in the back of your hips here. So you can drop your elbows, reach even more. And you get a nice lat stretch here as well. Hold 10 seconds, we're gonna do that 10 times. And then after 10 seconds, you're just gonna come back up. And you're gonna go back down, reach more, drop into your elbows, keep reaching more, lean forward more, load into that front hip. Hold that there. Then back up, and then let's switch to the other side. Same thing, 90-90 position. You're gonna drop your elbows, reach the opposite side, lean forward, feel a stretch in your hips there. Hold that there. A few more seconds there, 10 seconds is the goal. And then back up. And then one more. Reach forward, drop, and reach some more. Hold that there. And boom. So that's it for our hip portion. Again, make sure you do this before and after your practice. Now we'll go over to the last one, which is your calves. Extremely important. All right, guys, last but not least, we're gonna stretch out these calves. Again, the calf's important because it crosses into the back of your knee. So if your calf is tight, guess what? You're not gonna be able to bend your knee or straighten your knee as much as you would like, which is extremely important if you want to be able to perform at a high level. So, biggest thing, wall calf stretch. My favorite. But what I want you to do is I want you to think about turning your heels slightly out, not in, outward. And all we're gonna do, we're just gonna lean in towards the wall, like so. Notice how I keep my knees straight. And we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. You should feel a nice stretch on the calves right there. And then when you're done with 10 seconds, you just come back up. And if you want more stretch, you can bring this leg out slightly more and then lean in even more. Hold it here, 10 seconds. Again, we aim for 10 seconds, 10 times on each leg. And up. I'll show you on the other side. Same thing, I'm turning my heels out. Knees straight, slowly lean in. You wanna keep your heel flat while you're getting this nice stretch. Then from there, come back, move this back slightly, get a better stretch, then come back down. Hold that there. And boom. And that's it for your calf stretch. All right, and there you have it, my go-to stretch that will help loosen up your hips, your quads, your hamstring, your calves to help you perform better, but also prevent your ACL tear. So if you're new to this channel and you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share this to your teammates so that way guys can thrive together. And we have other great content. So if you want a really good warm-up for your lower body, check out this video right here. And if you want a really good warm-up for your upper body, check out this video right here. And I'll see you guys next time. Hi, Cody.